So today we're gonna do a little versus. It's always good to have competition, right? I guess. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, oh, everyone gets a gold star. No. Not over here. Not over here, son. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was, as the title may inform, it's Xbox versus PlayStation. The ads, the marketing. Who has the best commercials? Commerce shields. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a launch trailer, the reveal trailer, if you will. And then there's one in the middle, and then there's the latest. Now they don't line up one for one. I mean, the launch two do, you know, the hardware releases, the hardware unveils, they line up, but the ones in the middle don't, because Xbox's is Power Your Dreams basically, and PlayStation is best of kind of thing, and at the end is PlayStation. Play Has No Limits is the showcase trailer that they had, and the Xbox last one was the Xbox available now on Game Pass basically, and we're gonna go through those real quick. So this first one, whip, is the PlayStation reveal trailer, and there's no sound. There it is. I'm gonna not have it super loud. Turn it down a little bit. It doesn't need to be that loud, so it won't be that loud. Let me turn it down even more. Nope, that's too. Okay, right there. Anyway, you see, it's shapes, it's little balls. You know, is it cool? I mean, maybe. I think the music's kind of annoying. Just saying, they're trying to be I don't know what they were trying to do with this. It definitely wasn't running on a PlayStation 5. I'm just joking. But we're gonna look at these ads objectively. I'm going to look at them objectively and say, you know, which one, you know, this is, it looks kind of cool. It's like, oh, look at all the particle effects, particle physics. That's cool. That's not easy to do. But, you know, is it, let's see, okay. You know, it's whatever, it's cool. And then here it comes. Now I get good. Yo, I'ma kick a little something. Check the blue, check the white, check the black, check everything that our competition lack. Yo, we got the game, son. You can't even say none. Anything that we do is better, so you stay, mum. Is the word, cause we serve you up platter like it doesn't even matter, like I'ma be the fatter type. That's how I do the freestyle for Sony. It's a freebie, so you need to pay me free now. Wait, that didn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay, cause I got another dual sense right there. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You know what? That beat is tight. I ain't gonna lie. I spit a little freebie style on. You know what? That was all right. This is just extra. This is just like, this is indulge yourself now. They could have ended it back then, but it's all good. Not another verse, another word, another verb. I'ma just keep spitting till I am absurd. Too late, yo, I have another plate for your face, and baby, I will just replace. Now they're on sell mode. Look, it's a charging station, sold separately. Yeah. I like that beat. So, okay, so that first trailer, let's see, what does that get? I mean, half of it was dumb little balls, right? It was like a ball pit. So I was like, eh. Then the other half was like a banging beat. Then the last part was like, let's chill our wares on you. you know, half of it was good, only because of the beat. The beat made it. The beat made it. Let's not pretend that beat wasn't fire. Okay, so that gives it. Well, I'm gonna give it a. If I do it mathematically, it's gonna get like a 5, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it emotionatically. How about that? I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 because honestly, it's just that beat. That's all it was. Even, you know what? 6.5, because I mean, this we using the full scale here, and that beginning music was like hot trash garbage. Okay, so I was like, okay. Anyway, we gotta keep moving because there's a lot of stuff here, and actually we're gonna probably skim through the last Xbox One and the PlayStation one because they're a little long. So this is the premiere trailer of the Xbox Series X. Now, what makes this cool? Wait, before I begin, what makes this cool is that the old, I don't know if he's British or just old schooly American or whatever. I don't even know where this speech came from. I have to find the origin, but it's so cool. It totally captures, like, ooh. It's not just like, oh, look at the CG. It's like, I mean, it's CG, yes, but you'll see. It's so good. I was like when this started, I was like, what's this Twinkle Stars? What's this garbage? You know? And then Homeboy started talking. I was like,
let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream.
Okay.
And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time.
Imagination. Look at them graphics.
You would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, fulfill all your wishes.
All your wishes. And you would naturally.
Now
let's
have a surprise.
Surprise!
Let's have a dream which isn't under control.
See, he's.
And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles.
Anyway, you get the gist of it, right? But where you are now. Where you are now. The cool thing about that trailer, I mean, the CG was cool, the graphics were cool and all that stuff, but that dude talking made it and then it was like, imagine that you were dreaming for 75 years of time. I'm like, I was sitting there listening, I was like, huh? Like, I mean, if you think about the words that he said, imagine that, right? So there's a whole nother discussion happening in your brain based off of what Homeboy says. Nobody said nothing on the PlayStation. They had a hot beat. Who I don't know who produced it, but it's a hot beat. You know, I spit a little. If my rhyme was on that first PlayStation trailer, all right. Now, if my rhyme was on that first PlayStation trailer, it would have won, but it didn't win. This Xbox trailer did won. Try to go back there. It won. Go to a spot. That's cool. There's Master Shife. It won. What was the score? I'm gonna give it, honestly, if you just take it by the trailer itself, it's about, I'm gonna say it's an 8. And what elevated into the 8 out of 7 was the dude, the speech, that's what it was. Now, the fact that it was premiered like stealth mode, nobody knew this was coming at the Game Awards 2020. The Keelys gets an extra 0.5, so 8.5 for the Series X world premiere trailer. Beat out the PlayStation thingy that was what did I say that was? 6.5? 6.5. Only because the music was dope. And remember, we're using the whole scale. Alright, so now, best of PlayStation. There we go. We got it's a live action. You know, they're all fighting and stuff. I mean, there's, you know, you know how they do with the special effects. So, you know, technically they're CG, but it's all live action.
That's the 3.
Let's go.
So basically, okay, I have to turn that down because there's a little bit of a copyright stuff in there as far as music goes. So we're not gonna play that. We're gonna talk all over it so you can't hear it. And basically, I can stop it right here. We need to move on. Basically, they go best of, best of, best of. Keep putting them up all the way up to the end, and at the end, and they're like, yeah, and they both step on mines, and that's. So this one is like a. This one's like a. It's not even. I mean, I don't. What I'm gonna just say is a 5. I'm gonna just throw like a. It's like an F. So it doesn't matter what the number is. You know, I'm not gonna give it a 1 because production value is pretty good. They were both British, so like British, the accents was side. You know what I mean? Homegirl had a nice afro hawk. Yeah, it was cool. But nah, it was like, and it was too long. It was a minute. It could have been half that. It could have been 30 seconds. They could have. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Power Your Dreams is the Xbox one. Starring your boy from Get Out. I totally forgot his name. Sorry. There he is. Okay, we turn that down. We don't need to have the volume on that. But yeah, it's a lot of CG, mostly CG. That right there, CG. He looks good. Look like a good CG. But yeah, that's all CG. That beat's all right. Hold up. That sounded like John Legend for a second, but I don't know. That's a cool song, but I can't flow to it. Honestly, I take that back. I can flow to anything, but I'd have to put a little bit more thought into it. And he's singing in it, so it kind of distracts from stuff. So, but yeah, that was an okay commercial. About the same length, a little 8 seconds more than the previous PlayStation commercial. That was a bunch of, but that was more imaginative, I would say. And they had a super duper star in it. You know, I mean, I think Black Panther had just come out, or Get Out had just come out, or both of them had come out already, and he's a superstar basically. So that's a super plus as well. So it was pretty good. I give it I'm gonna give it an 8 only because homeboy was in it. Totally forgot his name. That's my bad. But if he wasn't in it, it'd be 7.5. You know. But the star power push gave it an extra 0.5, so that's an 8. That's an 8. So the place. So what we got? This is an 8. That's a 5. That was a 8.5, I said, for the Xbox, and this is a 6.5. I don't know if I'm remembering these numbers. Okay, next is the PlayStation. Play has no limits. September 9th, 2021. Now, this one they played in front of the showcase, the 2021 showcase. So I'm gonna skim through this. It's very well shot. It's a cool concept, but as a commercial for PlayStation, horrible, because it has. If this was a game, call it City Chess or something, and you actually, it's like Saints Row, something, except you're white or you're black, you got kings, you got knights, you got bishops, you know what I'm saying? You know, that then I'd be like, oh, okay, it's a game, but it's not a game. It's a commercial that Play has no limits, and it's like, this is dumb. I mean, it's dumb because of its implementation, not because of what it is. What it is just it's a short story. It's a short film that is depicting chess as gang wars, and they put PlayStation at the end. I mean, he has the rings and stuff, sure, but I'm just saying. And they use that music that's kind of copywritten, so I'm gonna talk over that. And basically, white wins. They got the crown, blah blah blah, because they tricked them or something, blah blah blah. Play has no limits. I'm like, all right. I was like, yeah. But like I said, the disconnect between the ad itself and what they were trying to shop, what they were trying to sell to consumers, right? Like oblivious consumer, right, would look at this and like, is this a movie? What is this? What is this, right? Then it says Play Has No Limits and PlayStation. And you're like, oh, is that a game? They still don't know what they're talking about. I'm still like, man, I think that's a game. It's not a game. That's just how they do commercials. They've always been kind of weird with their commercials. But, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, you know. It's not, like I said, it's beautifully created, just not well implemented for what it is as a PlayStation commercial. For the PlayStation 5, I would say. That's why the black... Anyway. So this one gets an... I'm going to give it... Man, I want to give it an 8. But the fact that it really has nothing to do with PlayStation. And I mean, in the slightest way it does, because they made it and they put a couple of PlayStation symbols on it. That's it. But other than that, what, you know? I'm going to give it a 7.75. Right in between 7.5 and an 8. I'm going to give it 7.75. I might slip it to an 8. We'll see. Because it's beautiful. It's a beautifully shot piece. So I ain't fronting on what it look like. I'm just saying. All right, last one, which is the longest one. So we're just going to get into it. And we're not going to...
Available with Xbox Game Pass.
So basically...
Guided visualization for inner peace.
So basically... it's like this giant meditative kind of, you know, not Dalai Lama, but, you know, kind of a inner peace type of thing. It's their ads have been on point. Oh, this whole generation. They started strong, they're still going strong. They haven't messed up yet. And the thing is, this thing is long and multi-chaptered. See? So it at its surface is very goofy. And I'm like, is this good? I'm not sure if this is good. So we're gonna skip a little. They show a lot of games in between, blah 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 blah. Then they go to the next chapter, sports. You know, they do all that stuff. And they have, you know, they have all the lady talking all nice and stuff. And they have the good music. He's going for the pizza. And spit. You know, so we got that. Then they show some sports games at the end. Then action adventure. And they keep going. So it's like, you know, one of those type of meditation commercials or whatever, or videos. So they keep going. They got that action adventure, stimulation. You better stimulate. Simulation, strategy and RPG. Well, see, the simulation was good. So that was like all ASMR. Strategy RPG, and then the last one was racing. And the thing is that it's such, I mean, this is not meant to be one commercial. It's obviously cut up into pieces. So, you know, it's like 11 minutes long. So, you know, we're not watching the whole thing. And on the surface, I'd be like, man, this is so stupid. Why did they waste our time with all this stuff? But I figured I was like, I mean, the PlayStation stuff with the chess is creative and it's cool, but they show no gameplay. And it's just like a short film that has a little bit of barely a connection to PlayStation. It's kind of forced in there, but it's a cool concept for just a standalone thing, but not for a PlayStation commercial. That's what the problem is. But this is straight up a parody goof on these type of meditative, you know, self-help type of things. And it's kind of funny. And they have been leaning hard on the humor this gen. And what was the other one? Well, they had the I Swear group. I totally forgot what they're called. Wow. Doesn't matter. They sang the Xbox Game Pass song, and then actually Twitter blew up with with another Xbox Game Pass meme. But I think the best one that I had seen was dang, the best one I had seen as far as ads go, it was for a specific game, was the Outer Worlds 2. That was the funniest. That was the best ad. I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a reluctant 8. That's this one right here. Only because of like the work they put into it, the thoughtfulness is each chapter. How many chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chapters, and that's no easy feat to kind of put an ad together like this, 11 minutes long, and with all these different kind of, you know, genres, sections, whatever you want, and just kind of it works. As goofy as it is and as not cool as it is, you think about the humor of it, it's like, okay, I mean, it's not hilarious, but all right. And it fits in theme with what they've been doing all this generation. You know, they're not sitting there saying, oh, we're sorry about the Xbox One. No. They're like, blah. They're making fun of stuff. They're pointing out the tropes. They're doing all the good stuff. Meanwhile, Sony's trying to be, oh, we're so cool. Look at us. We're the cool kids. And everybody else was like, yeah, we don't care about cool. I have no idea what that sound was. Oh, Xbox message. Wow. We don't care about the cool. We don't care. Yeah. And so, you know, the PlayStation commercial, while it looks cool, did it do its job? Did it work as an ad, a 2+ minute ad? You know, this, I don't know what this is. This is so weird that I was like, you know, this is like 11 minutes. And if you cut it into pieces, you got, you know, what did I say, 6 ads, which is interesting and kind of smart. But I don't know. I'll give it like I said, I'll give it a reluctant 8, and it only gets an 8 because of the humor in it, you know. And not that all the humor hits, but the overall concept is very funny, and it is directly correlated and connected to what they're trying to sell, which is Xbox Game Pass, because they have the games in the ad. So there you go. Let's go back to the numbers. So the first one, which was this one, the hardware reveal of PlayStation 5, was a 6.5, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. The Xbox Series X World Premiere, I gave an 8. Did I give it an 8? Or, yeah, 8. I think I gave it an 8. I don't remember, actually. Best of PlayStation, I gave that a... What did I give that? A 7? 7. 5? 7. I gave it a 7, right? No, wait. I think I gave this a 6.5. I gave that a 7. I don't remember now. See, I totally forgot. I tell you, I was going to forget. Don't worry. I said them before. But yeah, so who wins? Who wins? Who wins the adpocalypses? Who wins best ads of the generation? That's the question, huh? Who wins? I'm going to say, even though Sony has a movie studio and they can produce movie quality ads, which they have done, Microsoft's are better. Because you know what's better than like cool action? Laughter. Jokes. You know what's more powerful than, oh, that's so cool? When someone makes you laugh so hard that you can't stop laughing and you probably cry. You might be out of breath. You got to take you need a moment. When's the last time you laughed? I mean, laughed. You know what I mean? When's the last time you did that? When's the last time you laughed so hard that you tears? Think about it. Laughter's great. It's healing. It's healthy. And while PlayStation ads are cool looking, I think the messaging is a little off as far as it being laser focused, pointed toward what you trying to do. People already know the PlayStation is cool. You don't need to convince anybody of that. But what you do need to convince them is that there are games that are coming that are worth playing. Now, most people know that there are a couple. Past those couple, or I'm gonna say a few. I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say 4 games. God of War. God of War. got me forgetting. I had them in my brain all lined up again. God of War, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and one more that I can't remember. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. That was it. Those 4 games probably gonna be real good. Everything else, I mean, and I'm only lumping in Wolverine in there automatically because, you know, Insomniac makes pretty good games, so I ain't gonna front. But it could be hot garbage, not good. So who knows? But anyway, that's it. I ain't no more to say. I'm running out of time. Gotta go. Appreciate you guys hanging out, listening. Shout out to all the recent subs, for real, for real. I've been watching the numbers, and when they go up, I go, ooh, boop, boop, boop. I get all happy and stuff. I appreciate it. Tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your nephews, tell everybody to sub, because I need subs. So I mean, you can liking is good because it makes the video pop up other places than other people watching and get the views up and stuff. But honestly, I need more subs. First and foremost, I need more subs. But I appreciate you guys, and yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. And yeah, I'm hot. I'm hot. But yeah, that's it. I ain't no more. I don't think I got it. That's it. Tilt the weight.